no Totrobo so from when Uncle Pontress and you do and before Genesis 27 and Jacob Pampa. Or so they want both for Nibis and the Potoka Sakana ascending and descending. Jehovah's in Parazim when Uncle Pon the Great One, Yeshua Hamazaya, Udinga, Fonso Enono. Yenamui, to show Bobby or Wayarbonia. Your friend Mundi be at them, or Wayarboni, I a freebia, we in high hair, vampire tree. Near guess in so dear. Ubi and I drink so be divia, Papa. When you're Diana Safuanera, Safana, one more man who refuse the fear coin. When I drink so your band of coast with them, so watch man tan. Watch man tan, so I won't check out when come one to break it in name a carning kuno. For some pafua with incrophone pnaf which it is a Kakuna before a bebwase. One farm who poor Nisru, Mirkatente won't feel or won't see or be fear no so senior Kraman womb. Nakraman and Kano. One family car no identity my holy family. Obeko doctors no mun sense me no mun na ko strike na ka doctor me yaw. On the labor ward say mun to twitwa ma ni twasira ma ma wo. So nya kwan me hwe krama na ne bro. Won popa. Me na me se. Takra me nya mpon fan ko da de batakari dan ku nchire prekwati kom. Kwabena mu kwabra kronkron me no no. O yiri fi ampa se chia kokora no fuka ntankra ba ko etwa apia so. Afichire brodi a ye ntwa me moto sisibiri sie ni roko sonko nana. Kwabna chiri twi kum twi fe twi ni mo kan tamanto kan kam ya kwapadia mo kan kamba piao riba fo ho mo ame ho edi piao
Rash eje tiato
abusafo ye mo bibia kwaba eba GhPage TV. Hi Rash HOUR ebidin komo e babon komo ene Wednesday any date 22nd February 2023 and Kameka 2022 na madwen ba say ye wuram 2023 abusafo mo bia kwaba na ene so nsem ho ibidi ho komo makachem say RASH HOUR yeshia Monday Wednesdays and Fridays and yeshia edin komo ebobo de yakoso okrum hanom issue say trendy wo Facebook yakọ Facebook de trending ne afa ne de abremo de trendy wo TikTok de trendy wo YouTube de trendy wo Twitter bedi nyina no yakeka bo mu ane asone so na ye pre the Ghanaians are interested in na ye de abremo na obia etimache na adwen kama na me kai wo say enkomo na ye bedi nyame nkwa na me no bedi eye me no mienu. I keep repeating, I keep telling you that say GhPage ye no mo dedi nkomo no eti wo ba so na wa share video ndi kai wo share video ni wi a comment section ho no wo like wi a kire wadwen topics no ye discuss bi na pese wo kire wadwen fa ho number go screen so 0245475186 obefa number no na wo ne ye edi din nkomo obetima Fred direct call or WhatsApp, any of them is acceptable. And then say be bresisi okroma enne ye bedwedwen nsem die hu die nwanwa die ha adwen die bi mu nti omo ase ni nyina de bedi hu nkomo ne. Apart from one me bedi dwuma yi no erade me ne ayi for so ha me wo special guest bi on ma erade de o ma breme special guest. Your guest ba ko na mkwan so ba o medru ye na me wo two guest one mama ready obi anim say kina subiri me na neti kroma kwagu
the blogging supremo
Ken Asubi
the blogging supremo Rashad
kwaku na boko de
nyame adom boko na nso
nyame adom yati nkomi de yesi enya kura anticipate enya kura anticipate yemo akwaba
Lejos minia.
All right. Oji
Mr. Rash
Oji
Mr. Rash
Oji akwawa
Mejoso
Oji, one of the top movie producers, directors our mo kruma ba kono no to da na obesra me ni abon komo na nse wo ma ba na de ma twena ba wa betena se ye de bon komo de be hyehye so kina so bi de asamunim dada panelists kese pa kruma no kumasi nkran bonten so Ghana kruma de entertainment panelists ba ko pa be biare no ba fi bia wo che na dwen Oji
Mr. Rash
na mo say ire
ye ginem say wa wonimo see yetimi ba betena de na de I think say no creda only the truth na de ya jam na mintimi nka no kra nchire Ghana
no credit de ye ma wo ka una ya etana ya fra ntuma aya fra ntuma kakra
no kra nso ya na jetu ato
ai jetu ato
ne man ko fo nso so no se tra omo a so omo no nsuo ma kwan ne me man ntra omo no nsuo ye ize kra
abuza ya sama makwaba biom ya sama makwaba na but straight away, me course could do my first conversation, my first in Como, and then make a lot of calls, make several calls in Tirana when I must stay near the Como. My first conversation I'm quite come say you have it is about what in Bongo Ideas. Any Bongo Ideas?
Martini Dean, dear. What one of bloggers and about
what in Bongo Ideas?
Me name no as in person, but Bongo Ideas today. Or a very controversial guy. Uboni dia about him, no.
Say why controversial?
Very controversial. People also see him not to be a respectful person. Sorry. It's only the as one making name
a body a
objective. It's people. Inti on one guys who are making name amano, and they been so feel say he always dwells on the negativity. Now or the woman who are relevant in the society. Sana ko foka. But then on ko fonso almost no the okano almost so who said the okano e no kren work and then they feel say bia no kren na okano e bia na won no krenati but one cancel and so won pe so bia ni say do si hu bongo
okay
bia ni say do si hu bongo
okay aye enra yeti ho ti kroma ya dwendwen ho ye say bongo hu nsem de aba bebre na yeti one respected person who kroma me can say we respected that Ghana ye nyina ye do no ye buno ye respect him. He is a son of the land that na hu de hia ni pay.
Sure.
Me come and see the former captain of the Ghana Black Stars. Baby Jet Asamoah Gyan. Yet one call on Instagram page and come make post to be about Bongo Ideas. Na anyi bebre de. Me nim say bia ye bi de dia. Abusa for mum permit me na me ready adia ye Asamoah Gyan e troy and was say somebody tell this and somebody be more drew into anamodi ache. Somebody tell this stupid fool that I will definitely find him. You touched the wrong person. You will get the attention you want. Your stupid mother will not even recognize you. Stupid fool. Your location possesses it all. Abuaba. Hey, Charlie. Honestly, I was panicking. Quickly, Bongo Ideas, share, responding. And as much as I said, the pain of being kicked out of the Black Stars is making him attack me unprovoked. I have said nothing to him, and even until today, I didn't know he existed. He has shamefully deleted the post, but over to you, Ghana Police Service. Hold him responsible for any physical harm I suffer. Neteti number one of Asamoah Gyan echo Instagram ko post to say Bongo Ideas pay attention I feel the bemano na so on so ni mu wi a eye ono ne Bongo Ideas stupid mother current me nje no na ba bia Bongo Ideas tempo no ni location wo crowd dem is suppose say we be yote the location alone tells it all odina tempo to and I bet respond say onye ne hwe on kasantia no ni na tem unprovoked na Asamoah Gyan ya pamon free Black Star no nti na ene ya ena wode ho abufu ebo no so owie na tag Ghana Police se bibiye no se ne mo rekora tu a ye musa Asamoah Gyan na ye bekoso akodi nkomo na ansa na ye bekoso no me pese me try na menya eye Bongo Ideas na ye ne Bongo Ideas di nkomo mienu miensa na ye hu ade cropotin a wode ye eye ye nua bema ye wo fa ye bra ya de nyina ye Asamoah Gyan anti ama na koma hurufuri ama anodin etino me go so try se menya no me go so frefre se menya no ntino menya na obeba line so ma me starting free OG
Star Rash
Bongo Ideas one story what Asamoah Gyan the Asamoah Gyan kind no how do you feel?
Somehow no Asamoah but on say issue ne dey say say pen na na tie e dey transpire ma Asamoah Gyan timi ebufu ni say no dey betime dey place some judgment be but say baby jet mo beba out ankasa
hold on for me. Hello Bongo.
Yeah, big man.
Let's say
I don't know. I did say.
All right, nice one. This be Rashad from GhPage. Now you are live. We are live for GhPage, Facebook, GhPage News and GhPage TV or YouTube or your live. Now you know be komo kakra you some post be a viral be a afa a year basically between you and Asamoah Gyan. There is this banter akoso I think say it happened yesterday. Now then you know Asamoah Gyan make key post to be about you say he will deal with you. Attention I will put them on. Question everybody is asking they say Asamoah Gyan why in the day? Where in the day?
I mean, that's the question I'm also asking myself, even after some hours. So, I mean, Asamoah Gyan, I've not said anything to Asamoah Gyan, any relationship, any connection, and I've not said anything directly or indirectly to him. So, I mean, out of the blue, and I mean, who say, I mean, we'll take care about it.
I understand from what I'm hearing now.
Have a feedback.
Did you hear what I said? I said from what I've been hearing now, it looks like you went under his post and the post of other people, and it basically is about this Atsu issue, Atsu's death. You made some comments. He feels offended. He feels we've lost a national figure, so you shouldn't be saying some of those things. And according to him, you are using Atsu's death to gain some form of popularity, some form of attention, and that seems to be the problem. You don't think so?
According to him, on our state, he say it's
no,
just hearsay.
Yeah, that's hearsay. That's what we are hearing. That is what that is what Ghanaians are saying. He said, Atsu will know the dia agro. I say, would the be more fair? And ama abufu but that is what yeah.
For me, I get it. I mean, in this part of our world, people are really emotional about. It's not even emotional. I mean, we are human beings. We need to be emotional. But I think people are reactionary about issues. And I say issues when it's about death, things related to stuff like that. And people take it very, very personal. I mean, as we see in Nabons, they do some more bomb pie. They were praying that things will happen. But me, I projected my logical reasoning. Stating say, me interested in earthquake in the level of devastation is so taking. I don't think Christian Atsu is going to make it. So once the BBC says there are two probable outcomes. Either the person will make it or the person will not make it. So for me, I was stating that I don't think the person will make it, and I don't think why that should even be a problem because it is a prediction. Saying I will be actually predicting about a football game and actually it's a prediction. So I don't know why people think something personal. And I say I am praying for doom. I wasn't praying for doom. Sana made me who I said make sure videos, snippets, and if you take in a banner, and the number of days and I mean after some number of days, as a search party, that's I very lackadaisical about the whole thing. No more mind the right information. Now, you can actually conclude without even assuming that things were going to get worse. So I don't know why people are calling me out for that. I don't see Asamoah Gyan because I mean he was looking for me and he wants because on social media, I don't on Instagram, I say on other places, I don't have any connection with Asamoah Gyan because I know Asamoah Gyan. Meaning saying or so meaning those I don't comment on his posts.
What to say?
Oh, Asamoah Gyan, I mean, if you've been in the country for a long time, I wouldn't say when it comes to issues. So or should be absolutely the last time we had it, but Uncle Sishe. So abaning those aspects of him, I mean, he will be fun taman. I say, or very reactive to issues with violence and activities. There's a history about him. You cannot actually, I mean, you cannot overlook it. So.
You wouldn't play with him, but people are saying, people are saying, Oko commenting in the poster say after they went to the Atsu family house, you went there to comment, say, one Koso sympathizing with the family. He rather went there to take pictures with Atsu sisters. But you deleted that post. Yes, we deleted that post quickly.
No, see, me, I don't like to swear. I don't like to do those things. Me, if I say something, I'll hold up. I'll never lie about something that I've done or not done. it is just a figment of the imagination because Omogen say Asamoah Gyan who hear the train as what be found that means be sana wapa. Me, I don't even write it to leads. I don't do that. I'll just leave it in a banana. But I didn't write anything like that about him. Now Instagram no more kind of I don't even play on Instagram. I made Twitter and I made media bro. And that's social media platform. So there's nothing. I didn't write anything like that. I mean, I didn't comment anything like that. And that's about just post. Just people assume and say no about us, I bet cast them. Then they presume say probably this side of my try make it, but I didn't do anything like that.
Bongo, do you I don't know. They say what's one report? I'm a Ghana police. What make you official complaint? And I say the Twitter comment and I say if anything happens in the police, the Ghana police should hold him. What make you official complaint with the police?
No, I've not made an official complaint, but what I mean, social media is a very large place, so it has effects. But me, I'm just stating that based on the threats now I'm making it about personal harm, physical harm, and coming for me and looking for me and tracking me down, and it's a very personal. So for me, I believe that the tweet is there for records.
Okay, but do you fear for your life, Bongo? Do you fear for your life? Usro say bibiba to abrabum. Do you fear for your life?
No, I don't fear. I believe in what I'm doing. I believe in I don't think me only say it is this part of our world. I'm not going to say new. Other part of the world, the critiquing is there. Idea what I'm out for. It's the whole industry. I'm out for it. But
is it not bullying? The way is it not bullying? You think say you're criticizing? There's two different things. You criticizing and bullying. Don't you feel say you're bullying people online?
The way people see it is from their own point of view, because we all individually we all see things differently. So if you want to say bullying, others will see it as critiquing. The way you want to see it is how you want to see it. But me, from my point of view and what I do, I don't see it as bullying. I don't see it as it is. Maybe want to say maybe the choice of words maybe sometimes very harsh and very straightforward, and I say too blunt. Maybe want to say maybe that is the problem that people have with the whole thing. But I believe it is the fact that I state, regardless.
People feel say all riding on other people's misfortune to gain some form of fame, popularity.
How many misfortunes even happen in Ghana for me to ride on it for fame?
But every day Bongo is trending for saying something every day.
Yeah, that is part of it is part of what I'm building. So if you are building something like this, a normal say.
What are you building? Tell us.
You can talk about.
Help us to understand. What are you building?
It is a brand. It is a brand that is focused on professional critiquing. A brand that may build this, so I'll be known for something. I'll just not be known for a social media person. I want to be known for something. I'm not just coming to share an opinion, but I'm going to talk about the facts of the thing, regardless of your position or your pedigree. It is a brand that I'm building. And I say, who really about critiquing and this branding? I mean, from the onset, these are the challenges that you face. So, bit to say PS Morgan say cry. So he went through a whole lot of stuff. But I think people want to listen to PS Morgan because the usual stuff, or rather something else, and I said something that people are not paying attention to. So Mimone said, I mean, these are petty challenges that you need to go through, and if you're able to overcome it, then people will accept you. Your brand
PS Morgan, I will know as an example, the jurisdiction we all admit and accept say there is some level of security, safety there. Over Ghana, over Africa, we all admit say your secret is from kakra. Say people can attack you for just expressing your views. Don't you fear say somebody may do something to you one day and more teams are?
I really would like to understand the psychology of people who think they want to attack me for my social media comments. Maybe want to say anybody who wants to attack me for my social media comments, probably because they think I'm too young to say what I say. So maybe age is a factor, because I believe that maybe I said be a 30 and a 40 year. and I'm saying the things that I'm saying, I don't think they'll have a problem because Omega say okay, the age and then the experience and then the exposure and it's okay. So when you, but I mean, when they say mostly, I'm going to say we or
Bongo, how old are you? How old are you?
I'm 24, 25. So
24, 25. Okay, so
so me when they say. It is a problem, and apart from that, so the other problem they say it's about pedigree and wealth. It's about sika. You understand? So people feel like, okay, guy, we only any pedigree, and that's only sika, and I say only that kind of status in society. So why should he be talking about the things that it talks about? So you say those are the two factors. Apart from that, in there, people know that what I say is actually the fact.
Actually, the fact. Okay. Now, say now we might be crashes. What can say? Obi mfatano se dey oka so do kwaduru so akobo odua uzo kwa den eno so amu
me hu bibia sayo.
Oh, there was something like that, but let's not go much deep into that. Me guest ni bi ofia hanom omo pese omusa a couple of questions. Kwagu Bongo online so.
Bongo, good afternoon.
Afternoon.
Saboko there.
All
right. So first of all, me person me who be say how would you want to describe yourself in one word? How would you want to describe yourself? One kasa.
A critic.
A critic. Very well.
An opinionated critic.
All right. And then in your earlier submission, you made mention of the fact that you don't play around when it comes to someone like Asamoah Gyan, right?
Yeah.
Because of his history with regards to maybe and temper issues and ABB, because I don't want to get you wrong. That's an
Yeah, facts.
Very well. So does that mean that you target certain people because you know that those people are harmless? Those people cannot really do anything to you. So you intentionally target certain category of people?
Oh no, that is not what I'm implying. What I'm implying is unless it becomes a national issue that involves Asamoah Gyan, I'm not going to talk about it. If it becomes a national issue or Asamoah Gyan gets involved in something that everybody, it becomes a national issue, it becomes news. Bongo Ideas will share an opinion about that. You understand? But I wouldn't like how I go under Sarkodie's tweets and pass comments and share my opinion about stuff. How I go under Stoneboy and Shashawali's tweets, and I wouldn't do that with Asamoah Gyan. But if an issue comes and it becomes a public, news, I'll surely address it.
Okay. And then, thanks for that clarification. But then, dear partner, what's your opinion about Kumasi people? Because constantly, it's like you have issue with Kumasi people, the city Kumasi. Don't you think you are making too many enemies? To the extent, say, Drew baby, now say the Uzi you on your man, not me bra penika. Security wise, I am not through. Don't you think, say, one day you may move out of Accra? I also be a Kumasi, Koko ye, Juma, also ye, but constantly you keep on saying certain things. Say, you are aware, and I say you are not aware. You are just sharing your opinion. Say the okay, and mind you, any opinion you understand? Oh yes, sir, you are hurting so many people. Of course, you've had your encounter with someone like Sarkodie, even though he's never replied to you. You've been doing it to Stoneboy, Reggie Rostone, Davido. So many people. Fans, but then you keep on doing it. What motivates you to do those things?
I don't think you're asking a question. I think you are sharing an opinion about Bongo Ideas and what Bongo Ideas does. And what you are stating is actually coming from a place of bias. And for me, I have encountered a whole lot of people like you who think in that way, who believe that what I do is not quite professional, blah, 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 and all that. But
so now you are choosing your own words. You see, I never made mention of you not being professional, but now you are choosing your own words. I say, from your understanding, you feel, say, I think you are not professional, which among us are even so bekaya me dikakra appreciate where you comment how they can pass it. And I mean, what motivates you to go at certain category of people, but then to you, also opinion, no, you also feel, say, I am not asking the right question. So how then do we?
No, there's a different. See, there's a question. There's a comment or an opinion that you can actually frame it as a question. But when you pay attention to it critically, you will know that it is an opinion. It is actually not a question. Okay. And from listening,
if I'm being sincere with you, and if you want my honest opinion about you, that one I can give it to you right now. I can tell you confidently, say, oh, you're cyberbully, and you shouldn't even be entertained.
No
but
problem, but
that is not the angle. What I said, that is not the angle.
You don't even need to tell me before I know, because from the way questioning me, I know it's already. Understand? That is what you think. That's why your question is really, really biased. And for me, I want to speak about.
So why are you constantly coming at Kumasi people?
Oh, but you say I'm a cyber bully, so why are you?
No, that is my personal opinion about you, but this is something that you have been doing over and over and over. And this is something that you have also been doing. Anytime you say certain things and then you are being asked to clarify yourself, what you do, they say, I said, you play victim. And this is what you've been doing over the months, ever since you came up. So we are the opportunity. No, I'm not being emotional.
Okay. Kwaku, so mami. Bongo.
Yeah, boss.
Yes, I'm right here. So my last question before we go. One thing I understand about I got from what you're saying is this. Now people won't understand you until you really become you. For now, no, you are telling me you are building something, and these are initial things, initial problems, initial misunderstandings you're going to face. So it's basically normal to you. You understand that is the challenge that comes with a job. Perfectly understand. I know that it's easy for people to misunderstand you, people to think what you think for you. It's quite easy like that. But my question is, thrives for attention. He wants attention. He wants to get people talking about him every day. Is that the angle, or you are building something else? Do you want people to talk about you every day?
That is not the motivation. And usually when you look at what people say about me, if you are Bongo Ideas, you may give up, or you may actually delete your account or focus on something else, because usually the reviews that I get about myself are not palatable.
Mm-hmm.
They are very, very harsh, and they are very, very personal. You understand?
So why do you keep going?
That is not about. I mean, that is not how I want people to talk about me. But what keeps me going is I believe in what I do, that I have the conviction in what I do. And for me, it is conviction over convenience. Convenience is where you just share your opinion on something because you think you have a smartphone. But for me, it is coming from a place of conviction, and I believe in what
you are doing.
Actually.
Okay. So I want to ask a personal question. That's my last question, very personal. Do your family complain about how you live your life on social media?
Oh God. I mean, most of the time, it is my sister who is that social media active. But I mean, most of my people, they are not usually social media active, but they know everything I do.
Do they complain?
Sometimes. They don't complain at all. They know this is how I am. Even at home, I am very opinionated on issues since childhood, even in school, at church, everywhere I find myself in the community. That's how they know me. They know I don't talk much, but if there's an issue and I want to talk about it, I share my opinion, and usually people do not like it. So they know me. So when they see it on social media, they are not really surprised because they know this is who I am. So, yeah.
All right. All right. I have a comment from someone who's watching us live. He said I should ask you that when Tama Wudin Pejai, you remember those days? Pejai after GH1 issue, no?
Yeah.
You came out that Bibia Twitter, you're not going to be a cyber bully. You said it yourself. You're not going to do this. You're not going to do that. But within less than a month, or more, you threw them under the bus, and then you went back to who you were.
No,
I don't know. What changed your mind?
I didn't throw them under the bus. What I did was to redefine what I do. I need to admit that in the past I used to be a troll. Okay. That was what I used to be a troll, and I can't run away from that. In the past, I used to be a troll, or what people describe as cyberbully. But I looked at the publicity that I got on social media at that moment, and I said, okay, let me use this to actually grow my brand. So I moved away from it. See, people always focus on on what becomes viral. But when you go on Twitter, I talk about national issues, I talk about the economy, I talk about equality, I talk about politics, I talk about governance, I actually push for salaries to be paid, I talk about NSSC, I talk about very, very important critical issues. But usually people are fixated on what goes viral, and anytime I talk about celebrities and it goes viral. But that is not only the thing that I do or what I talk about. So you can go on Twitter and check. Most of my tweets are actually people-centered and society-centered, but I don't know why the bias is actually on anytime something becomes viral. So I'm stating that it has moved away from being a true to being a critic, and I'm not a critic. These are some of the challenges that you need to encounter. So
okay, so there was a change. Just say, so there was a change. That's what they're telling us.
Oh yeah. I've really because first I used to talk about people's looks. I used to go very personal. And I can pass a comment about you that can send into depression and stuff like that. You understand? And at that time it was about banter. It was about personal stuff, and I was very good at it because if you're a celebrity, or at that time if you're a musician or you're a celebrity, and I wanted to go at you, and I wanted to come at you, I had a way of coming at you that will actually hit you so hard. But I think I've moved away from that. I've actually moved way away from that. And now it's about opinions and stuff like that.
All right, Bongo, I would have to let you go now. Actually, you know, you want to anybody in common. So, me that's be brace. Me feel me now. Why?
Thank you.
Observe. Makuti ye Bongo Ideas na yakuti, you know. Bongo ni akasa wakanse bebre wacheche ni semu enim se na kwakudi ya hiti kwakwa hiti pa it means starting free so means starting free kwakuso me kwakwa
I was on it.
Obi send me comments and coming from man but man hu ntem me hu comment ni we na kodo wase me Musa yes na wase me Musa or say Rashad, please ask him that after he's done making everyone his enemy, who will come and consume his brand? You are building a brand, but you're making everybody else your enemy. When a baba you consume brand after a best established we are, who is going to consume it? Oji,
Mr. Rash.
Bongo Ideas.
Okay. Me ana me wo Asamoah Gyan so ansakra na moye phone in no. Nana wan say baby jet mom responded to this guy. Nim de so hitting hard once one cry no enanke nya baby jet wo line so ananko nso a chirem de e ma no
make that post no
because I don't know what to say
me try the manager no but I'm not getting through until yeah
because as a ultimate say we dey or hit Asamoah Gyan hard pa because wow hwe ni post na or Sunday na ultimate say we dey but na wrong on Asamoah Gyan side say say we na hit or no calling himself a critic but how do you remember how later I say no hit no I was say or respond to or writing no one you careful we will wait me the what or how
yes
on say or that nipa or dear raw for sa born no amonya asem and no be ni we no that type ultimately on your level baby or no free banner baby I will no obetime huruwa ma or respond ya
me credit me problem with this is this kwaku yenyina yeti kroma yeti kroma yentu kwan yeti kroma ena ye papa ye wura honorable credit Japan
right
etna TV so e can say abranti e wono timi tua ni school fees when he say
yes
what is or spy e the camera spy e record ni ma etin oba honoma omumbo e kaba obetua need 2 days was a 3 days
yeah anche
and abranti up to ne
that's so sense no ko
since Kenya Japan ko baby obetira bia ebusa baby obi anim say me I wouldn't say Kenya Japan because it obvious say Kenya Japan enyo no
yes
however baby obegina bia ebusa na question yeah Asamoah Gyan is not going to face the same problem.
Asamoah Gyan me da say Rashad na Asamoah Gyan issue no ho me hu tweet no krenya me nu na me ya me aso ma Bongo Ideas audience no because no wo kruma say ni Asamoah Gyan ni din ye de e basa no man ho unse Asamoah Gyan or react with him or ye quick panti tem bia no be ba react on say on need journalists when your issues bones or bokuma say yes or my bobo or more corny in your palm so be a say snooker no na or your hobo penalty on na no so akwa ya somebody and who send me brainty nan can you say Asamoah Gyan SM crowd bongo ho because you see Abranti on amhoy said no work no he has made too many enemies obi abetime hia no ba bia de nsa akeka no obi de nsa akokeka no sisi ya pe ebeka say
me meti akra meka say Asamoah Gyan because
oh you know ebeka bi
because publicly what beka say
exactly and I understand so we delete
what delete or state say baby what locate what the
I feel say because also screenshotting Instagram no so so too
yes
so as I said we see kind of course I come and fra so too for said Asamoah Gyan kind what as baby I want to crash which wasn't that palatable into no Ukraine me anim ni Asamoah Gyan going at Albert and Wanyade and the quite crop fast and I feel say the PR of Asamoah Gyan should be working and then also this statement be back and then no ka say bia or reacting in the way and so reacting the arbitrum ni na man nko said the be ya no sign ho influence said the be ya da chi bia no asem bia ni a obi nkonko boni bia na so obi nkonko for no because Asamoah Gyan is a national asset you wouldn't want somebody like Bongo Ideas ebem eden be kwa for nsem bi hu adachi be ha no obi o ye target man ko for there and then Bongo you see na me kan nsem bi na Bongo ntimase that is how Bongo is so what the Bongo achia anytime Bongo will come out with anything controversial quickly you go on Twitter every BB Twitter space no a critic for home or some na momenti or bapɛ no start to play victim that is why I specifically asked him the Kumasi question a hono no who said no he felt to say I was attacking him but I wanted to know the motivation what drives him to say certain things he does
I don't know that my dream
he has done that on countless occasions and then until I say or say Asamoah Gyan you be he has a history of violence it means say you know say obi sasa akode it's on record say unblock you be on social media that no matter what you say about him unblock you no matter what you say about him the moment asa akode be post no Bongo a first person obakwa akoka bibi wo ho just to provoke you it waka na say engagements no kosra the next Bongo tweet ever be ye or ye brand ambassador ma e be Rashad no ababe or the tweet na ababe to ase said the be or be promote at the corner or promote no and he has been doing that consistently why ye Stonebwoy doesn't mind him na say wo ye ko Davido so Davido ba wu ye Davido ni fie enti Davido ba bia no betime de ne ba sha no ho de na ko
no need Nigeria mpo no
ba bia na Davido betime de ne ba ko to the extent say wo ye negligent ke kan sem basa de fa abrante no ema papa ne ba wu o de yaw go mfi wo de yaw ba wo inbox mu ebe trauma say or bompa ye say de ato no that be binto e hwana quickly u screenshot to ye ana de beto abonte say hwasema Davido abeka tro meaning say wo no che say ope sa cloud no
but also say any attention or
no any attention na open ka Davido yewe you could have taken that opportunity nanka won so atchen say oh we be abosu enye say any say ntina mka na say any say nne so screenshot to e de be any attention ntina na open e ma Reggie ya grandpapa ebu fui serious
but Reggie
e hun sem bebre
Reggie or tete papa no ala na Bongo Ideas tete papa no 2000
e ma unim of friend no kra ne be fie me say the moment I Reggie be Bongo be ye bibi no anko for the man be since not in say gunachi good boy I didn't know share Reggie one-on-one when man ke kasa ansem na o ke ka kire no I didn't know nsem na o ke ka fa na aba mo ho no anko for liki ya o share mo one-on-one no even though me na me kan kofo a me jutum say baby na aba mo di dru ye no omo koma ne bro so eti Bongo na ma ne mfa ne say bia ye mu bi time no na nye bibia ye eti na me ka kire say if I were to be biased and answer me person me come imagine China to me tinam di ka busa and say or describing no ho a or there also opinionated o said then you
no a critic
and also just said they okay na no correct me too I see you to be a cyberbully but enya no ho nkomo ne edi me person me hu adwen potin ade a Kenyan wo ema wo ye de wo ye and he felt to say maybe I'm coming at him and I say into Bongo no so onya abotre the other dynamic actually say anantu say so senesra na yare enti de bia na ebebo odin bongo unse na obi actually say it is if you make all the enemies who then do you go to
well orono so asmo can say the brand is building Ghana for nyanti ase
brand de here
or say he's building it
and then him conform more brand we
and he feel say or feel say
yes
somebody like just like saying you calling it cyberbully because of say one onni scam roso
Debbie obvious
was Osa Osa is 24 25
yes
and I don't know 30 40
no
and come on kaso bully man
no
ordinary
and no one some kind I know so one of the topics no and one some beba say be a kroma say no so untimi nkasa because o kasa mpani for fan say umwade we no nyasa o bongo de na different
we dey
say utimi kasa say ye ntuanko for salary bongo kasa say ntuanko for salary na o bongo asambe na abeka ebe make no for yata because go to big salary
no but seems also what for me opinion about bongo
the chief justice square kwa kakra can of ranta embeso be fi no na bongo
ye nyere ye hope for the best say ni panintimi mraw but also try say obemi ye hu say de wo hu picture bi a
culturally baby ayete no enu say de sitete ye no enya asem bia na ye bia no kanasa
you understand it's in maybe I keep saying say let's learn
but I think say nka say yi ba
body shaming go and then on some uncle because yes because we jai and let me do one dance
and it means
it's bongo fan say oh ka bibi you are a critic oh ka bibi dia person obi agitum but so be ka bibi kira wo dia o fan say nipa is being biased to you. Does this make sense? Make it make sense to me.
What I will tell Ghanaians
maybe they no
kwaku dia me catch Ghana for them dey twa to no say yenya na ho abotre.
Oh yes, because he na 8 minute
no 8 minute no one say all limited no ni age no you su ye no say no say na me ye
ma yes Asamoah Gyan be react no wa nka
forgetting say Asamoah Gyan so di ne ma me atem didi
na say prove to me say this and this and this and this ana makenti ama oba be kan de wa kan chem ko bia be ba be bongo abaso.
All right,
obia be ba be bongo abaso
make it make sense.
Say anka dan
what's a quantity?
And we been a tone on.
I was for number there. Did you man 0245 475186 0245 475186 and only number ye did Juma obitima share